Commander Burgess, Starfleet Intelligence. There's something I'd like you to look into. It could change the course of the war in our favor. We have intel suggesting that the Klingons are operating a secret weapons facility in the Hiromi cluster. We also believe the base is under the command of Ambassador Bavat, a controversial figure in Klingon politics. I'd like you to get to the truth of the matter, and soon. To that end, I'm sending one of my top agents to join you on the mission. I think you'll find Lieutenant Van Zyl to be a very capable officer. Don't hesitate to seek her counsel in the field. Proceed to the Briar Patch and find out what the Klingons are up to. If there are any weapons there, you are to deactivate or destroy them. And should you encounter the ambassador, do bring him in. I'd like a word.
Yes, Commander Burgess. Consider it done.
Admiral Quinn says you're the right officer for this job.
Thanks for having me along, Lieutenant Commander. I look forward to solving our little mystery with you and your crew. As do we, Lieutenant. Right, to business. Long-range sensors are picking up several Klingon battle groups. They appear to be placing self-replicating disruptor cannon turrets throughout this region of space. If we don't take out these cannons now, this entire asteroid belt will be bristling with Klingon defenses. Thank you for the suggestion. Anything else? Well, the composition of this nebula will make maneuvering at high speeds impossible. In addition, the Briar Patch contains pockets of Metreon gas. The gas is highly reactive to weapons fire and could be very dangerous. Starfleet recommends to keep at least 4 kilometers away from any of the gas clouds. It should keep us safely out of range if any happens to ignite. Keep a distance of 4 kilometers. Got it. However, the gas can also be used as a weapon. Do you remember the Riker maneuver? If we detonate the pockets of gas when the Klingons are close to them, they will do a lot of the work for us. And Commander, as you are aware, the Metreon clouds in this system require us to maintain a low impulse speed or risk damage to the ship. You sound like you have an idea. I do. It's a little on the radical side. Let's hear it. I think we've modified the buzzard collectors to filter out a percentage of the Metreon particles. Then we could use the excess energy to go to full impulse without risk to the ship. I'm not exactly sure what the percentage might be, though. Too risky. We'll adhere to Starfleet guidances on speed for this mission.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Warning. Ship is under attack. Warning, ship is under attack.
Sensors are picking up energy signatures near the large asteroid. Looks like defense turrets guarding a facility on the asteroid's surface. Judging by the layout I'm reading here, there's a KDF military research station built into the asteroid. I think it's worth investigating. Our Klingon friends are up to some mischief in that base, I'd wager. They
Warning,
most definitely
ship
are.
is under attack. Warning, ship is under attack.
Looks like the intel we got pans out. The Klingons are definitely up to something.
Warning, ship is under attack.
Excellent, the defenses have been neutralized. We should be able to proceed. With your permission, I joined the way team. I believe they're standing by, waiting your order. Alright, let's beam down. Heads up, I'm reading several Klingons in the area, but my tracker is also picking up additional life signs ahead. Hostages, perhaps?
I'd be happy to tell you what I know, but ask fast. I'm going to the shuttle bay and getting out of here.
How did you get here?
I'm an independent researcher. Word got out that an interested party was paying a lot of latinum for simple projects. It sounded like a good deal. Then I got here, found out the Klingons were my new employers, and the good deal was work or die. I should have known better. There used to be about 20 of us working on various projects. As people completed their work, they would disappear. I heard one of the Klingons say that my time was up. You got here just in time.
What do you know about Ambassador Bavat?
Bavat is the one running this whole operation. I overheard him say he's keeping the Klingon Empire strong by prolonging the war with the Federation. He thinks that unless the Klingons have an enemy on which to focus their energies, they'll fight amongst themselves and tear the Empire apart. I kind of hope he's right.
You know his whole plan?
He hasn't let much information slip, but I know that he found some sort of device abandoned in deep space. He wants to use it in an attack so horrible, the people of the Federation will demand that Starfleet take revenge. The fighting will continue for years.
What are you going to do now?
I'm heading for the hangar, finding the first ship that will fly and getting out of here. I'm done working for Klingons. Some of them are honorable, but Bavat cannot be trusted. His desire for war with the Federation has blinded him.
What do you know about the weapons here?
The Klingons are planning something big. They have been forcing us to design weapons. They want improved disruptors and torpedoes for their ships, but some of their demands have been very specific.
Specific? How so?
They want a weapon that can punch through solid neutronium, which is impossible. And they keep talking about torpedoes with payloads big enough to destroy a small planet.
Were any of you successful in designing these weapons?
There are prototypes of some of the new weapons in the laboratory here, as well as schematics on the base computers. If I were you, I'd destroy the prototypes and the schematics. Neither side needs that kind of destructive power.
Thank you. These Klingons have had me designing weapons for them at Disruptor Point. The scientists who finished their research are taken away. We are the only two left.
Both scientists are safe, thankfully. I suggest we locate these weapons now. We can set up explosive charges and remotely detonate them when we return to the ship. Good idea, let's find these weapons. There's a computer core nearby. Let's see if we can upload its contents to the ship's computer. The data we find may give us insight into how the Klingons were planning to use these weapons. We may even find hints of Bavat's ultimate plan.
Enemy targets on sensor.
We have the data. Preliminary analysis indicates... Hold on, something's happening. Sensors are picking up a Klingon vessel leaving the facility. We could really use you back in the bridge, Commander Lieutenant. Alright, beam us up.
Face to face at last with one of the Federation's greatest officers. I've read much about you, though I'm not as impressed as our intelligence agents are. After all, you were rather easily led to this system by a few well-placed pieces of bait. I've had pet dogs with more sense. I have everything I need from the research station, but I must say, humiliating a Federation war criminal is, as the humans say, an added bonus. Try to stop us if you must. However, I won't think poorly of you if you walk back to Earth with your tail between your legs, there to whimper at your master's feet. You have lost this day. Victory is mine, and mine alone. Qapla'!
Tactical, what's the situation? Never mind Bavat, Lieutenant Commander. We have more immediate concerns. I'm reading several Klingon ships on sensors. Looks like they're attempting to escape the system. Looks like they're trying to use the asteroid belt to mask their warp core signatures. If we hurry, we should be able to intercept them.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target shields have failed. Target shields have failed. Warning. Ship is under attack. Warning. Ship is under attack. Warning. Ship is
Excellent work, Lieutenant Commander. Bava won't be getting his hands on those experimental weapons, and we recovered lots of additional actionable intel from that base. I've transmitted the data we pulled from their computer core to Starfleet intelligence. Here's hoping it gives us the edge we need to bring an end to this conflict once and for all.
I've read the after-action report filed by Lieutenant Van Zyl. Pity we weren't able to apprehend Bavat, but I'm glad we shot that weapons facility down. Nicely done. As for that weapons research the Klingons were conducting, Starfleet has some of our best people analyzing the data you recovered. We'll find out what Bavat and his people were doing there soon enough. There's a lot more intel to analyze, and I suspect we'll be working again soon. Klingons don't tend to think small, and we'll need the best we can get to deal with Bavat and his
machinations. Yes, sir, that we will.
Admiral Quinn says you're the right officer for this job.
And there you have it. At the end of yet another episode of Star Trek Showline. Thanks so much for joining, and as always, stick around. Live long and prosper.